Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Georgia Louise. I am a girl in fantasy. I love all things fantasy related, books, films, artworks, and that is what I talk about here on my channel. I am also a filmmaker, so I thought today let's do a TV Bible. I've been working on 2 different series that I'm creating and coming up with. For this one in particular, we are talking about Charmed. As you can see, I've got my own shirt, Charmed. It's one of my favorite TV shows. It is definitely my comfort show. I watch it as often as I possibly can. I know quite a lot of the scripts for each episode like off by heart. I have created, and hopefully we can get a reboot. What makes a TV Bible is the key components. You have a title page, synopsis, then you have your character breakdowns of how many characters that are protagonists and side characters, and then you would have a story breakdown of each episode, and then you get to show through images the world that you're building. Okay, so here is the title page, Charmed Next Gen, because why not? Let's go Charmed Next Gen. Original story created by Candace M. Burgess. Now this story is created by me this time. Synopsis, and tell me in the comments below what you think of this story, if you would actually sit and watch this, or if you don't like it at all. That's completely fine. Just let me know in the comments below. It's about a young witch named Phoenix struggling with a dark secret. Her powers mirror that of demons. She joins forces with the next generation of charmed ones. They must battle demonic forces while uncovering the truth about her origins. Along the way, they'll not only fight for the fate of magic, but also discover who they truly are and who they are destined to become. And this is why I keep going back to watching Charmed, is the nostalgia, but also the life lessons and trying to figure out growing up and life and balancing everything, but also having that fantasy element that helps with escapism. So here we go to my characters. We've got Phoenix Paxton. Phoenix grows up with adopted parents, raised Catholic, but now her powers have exposed who she truly is. In the later seasons, her narrative changes and she becomes in a battle with the good versus evil scenario. Now we have Wyatt Halliwell. Wyatt has become the guidance counselor at Magic School. Once the elders, higher power angels, came to know about Phoenix, they have insisted that Wyatt be White Lighter and train her. He knows all too well about magic, and being someone with great power himself, he can help her control her powers. Chris. So I haven't written about Chris just yet, as you can see here. Let's do Chris, why not? So, the idea I have for Chris, his character development, is definitely from the original series, because he spent an entire season on the show. Season 6 and a couple episodes in season 7, that we really get to see who this character is and what he goes through. And if you haven't watched it, spoilers, I guess? It's pretty old, it's spoiler alert. But Chris is from the future. He comes back in time, which is the present of the series, to help save his brother from becoming evil, and that way completely changes the timeline. I have the idea that he still is in both minds, because the law in Charmed is when you've changed something in the past, butterfly effect, and you change the future. However, we do learn that Chris still has his memories. Even though the whole timeline has changed, he still has his memories of being in that present, that timeline to save Wyatt. So continuing that, even though it's been 25 years or so. No, he wouldn't. He would be 23 now. And then Chris would be 20 right now. So this is 40 years in the future. It's 40 years in the future. Chris still has those memories. Does that mean him and Bianca are good? And things evolve? Does he still feel like he has to protect Wyatt in every situation, in everyday life? Possibly. Maybe. Perhaps. So that's what we're going with. Chris is Wyatt's little brother. He already has gone back in time to save Wyatt. And here he is 40 years later, still making sure Wyatt doesn't turn evil. Chris now works at P3. Yeah, we're bringing P3 back for sure. I've got some cool ideas to bring back P3, and it's rundown. I don't know why I keep getting stuck on that, but we'll get back to him. Now, we have Henry, Tamara, and Kat. I did my research and I found this through Fandom Wiki, and they give me everything I basically need. Every information about this series is on there. They're incredible. So we have Henry, Tamara, and Kat. They are the children of Henry Page. So we saw at the end they have 3 kids, 2 of them are twins. Henry is adopted actually. So now their story is Henry is a demon hunter, the only one without powers, but that doesn't stop him. He is cheeky, determined, and a bit of a vigilante. Now I see him as Dean Winchester. That's the only thing I can come up with that's a similar type of character to this story. Is he's like Dean Winchester from Supernatural. He doesn't have powers, but that's not going to stop him from saving everybody. And now the girls share the same powers because they're twins. They got the same powers, and when they join together, then it becomes amplified and massive. But who are they without each other? And that's what they're going to learn along the way. And we got the big bad. The big bad. As I was rewatching the series, while in my mind of what I could do with the series came when I was watching Little Monsters. And now here we have nurture versus nature scenario. How does that evolve? He is a son of a manicore mixed with a human. We originally see in the episode Little Monsters where we learn about his parents and the ethical moral question, nature versus nurture. And now he is the newfound source, climbing his way by observing and fighting their higher powers. Deep down, he knows he isn't the true heir. And this is where they connect. The stories intertwine. And that is all I'm going to show you guys. I don't want to reveal too much because this is a work in progress, but it's also potentially, hopefully, gonna be made into a TV series, and I don't want you guys to already know what's happening. I want you to be surprised. If you like this idea, please leave your comments below. I would love to hear your thoughts, and if you really like it, please keep sharing this video and we can get the fandom growing nice and big, so potentially, hopefully, reach the people who can make this dream come true for me and for all of you guys. That is Charmed Next Generation. Peace out.